Good evening, Chris.
Hello, teacher.
Hello, good evening. Can you see and hear me clearly today?
I'm happy.
Okay, and are you happy today? Yes, I
Yeah,
am. Okay, and can you see and hear me, Chris?
yes.
Okay, and okay, I can only hear your voice, but I can see you. Okay, later you can turn on your camera. Okay, so I can see you clearly. Okay, Chris? Okay, and I can see you now. By the way, Chris, what is your name in Vietnamese? What is your real
Yes.
name? Okay, what is your real name? May I know your real name in Vietnam? Your Vietnamese name.
Um, my real name is Khang.
Kang?
Yeah.
Okay. And thank you for that, Chris. Okay, and while we are waiting for Dancy, okay, I will be sharing my screen with you now. And of course, this is our debate topic for today. Okay, are you in favor of wearing school uniforms? Okay. Are you in favor or not? Okay, and of course, this is our topic for today about school uniforms. Okay. Is it important to wear school uniforms? Okay, now let us have this one. For my warm-up questions, Chris. Okay. What kinds of clothes do you like to wear? Okay, do you like to wear shorts? Do you like to wear t-shirts, pants, trousers, jeans? Okay. What kinds of clothes do you like to wear? Give me at least 3 kinds of clothes that you like to wear almost every day.
I like jean, t-shirt, and short.
Okay,
I like to wear
I like to
jean,
wear jeans. What else?
shirt,
T-shirt.
t-shirt,
Okay,
yeah,
t-shirt and
and short.
shorts. Okay. And of course, do you have to wear a uniform at school? Yes, I do, or no, I don't.
Yes, I do.
Okay, and how long does it take you to get dressed in the morning? Okay, how long do you have to take your dress on in the morning? Is it
I
20?
think I just 5 minutes.
5 minutes? Okay, I
Yeah.
take. Okay, one more time, Chris. How long does it take you to get dressed in the mornings?
I take my uniform on for 5 minutes.
Okay, and of course, okay. Let me introduce the topic for you. Okay, England was the first country to use school uniforms. Okay, and of course, this is based on the history. Students there first wore school uniforms in 1552. Today, many schools require uniforms. Uniforms are popular in Great Britain, Australia, India, and many parts of Asia, including Philippines. Okay. All the students here wear uniform from primary school up to college. Okay. But in the United States and other places, students do not usually wear uniforms. I think in Canada and of course in the US, they don't wear uniforms. Okay? They just wear their everyday clothes. Okay, and of course, the first uniform were worn in England. Okay. Are school uniforms good for students? What do you think, Chris? Okay, now let's learn about the topic before you take your side. Okay. School uniforms are good. Okay. Can you read this text?
Take first. First, students can dress faster. Some students take 30 minutes or longer to get ready in the morning. They must choose their clothes. They have to choose the pants and shirts they want to wear. With uniforms, students can get dressed more quickly. They do not choose their clothes. They just put on their uniforms and go to school. Second, students behave better. This was proven by a study.
It
It,
says,
it says the students who wear uniforms have better attendance. They study harder. They also have higher high school graduation rate.
and of course, wearing uniform. Okay, it indicates that you are representing your school. Okay, that is why you have to behave because you are representing your school. Okay, and on the other side, school uniforms are not good. Why do you think they are not good? Okay, for one, okay, can you read this one again, Chris?
For one, paying for uniform is unfair.
Okay, one more time for
College
this word, unfair.
unfair.
Okay,
College students are free.
okay,
Students public
school,
schools are free. Students there do not pay for education, therefore they should not buy uniforms. They are also too expensive. One uniform costs a couple of $100. Some families cannot pay this much money for clothes.
additionally,
Additionally, students should have the freedom to choose what they want to wear. Uniforms are a type of
censorship.
censorship because students cannot wear the clothes they want. Students should be
Allowed.
allowed to express themselves with their clothing. This will help them show their
Identity.
identity.
Okay, one more time.
Identity.
Okay, identity.
Identity.
Okay, and thank you for that. And now let us have, okay. And of course, censorship means you are in favor of just one thing. Your freedom is not expressed. Okay, that is why we call censorship. It means that someone is always watching you just like that. Okay, and now let's have the vocabulary check. And now let's complete the sentences using this couple of words. Okay, using this vocabulary words. Okay, we have the first sentence, internet, blank, hides some types of information online. Okay, what do you think is the right word in here? Internet.
Censorship.
Okay, can you read the complete sentence? Chris?
Internet current internet censorship hides some types of information online.
Okay. And now let's welcome, hello, Dancy. Good evening, Dancy.
Hi, Miss.
Okay, good evening. Okay, we have just started. Okay. And okay, our topic for today is about school uniforms. Okay, our debate topic for today is about school uniforms. Okay. Are you in favor of wearing school uniforms? What do you think about school uniforms? Are they good or are they are not good with students? Okay. Kindly read this text first before you take your stand, Dancy? Okay. Because Chris just have finished reading this text. Okay. Let's start first with school uniforms are good. Why is wearing school uniform is good for students? Why do you think? Okay. Can you read it? Okay.
I think school uniform
Okay, can you
are
read this? Okay, can you read this one first? Okay, Dancy, before you take your stand. Okay, first.
first student can dress farther. Some students take 30 minutes or longer to get ready in the morning. They just choose their clothes. They have to choose the pants and shirts they want to wear. With uniforms, students can get dressed more quickly. They do not choose their clothes, they just put on their uniforms and go to school. Second,
Second,
students Second, students behave better. This was proven by a study. It said that students who wear uniform have better attendance.
attendance. Okay.
They study harder. They also have higher high school graduation rates.
Okay, and of course, this statement is in favor of wearing school uniforms. How about school uniforms are not good? Okay, now let's read their side with this one. Okay, can you read this one again for me, Dancy?
For one, paying for uniforms is unfair. Public schools are free. Students there do not pay for education. Therefore, they should not buy uniforms. They are also too expensive. One uniform costs a couple of $100. Some families cannot pay this much money for clothes. Additionally, students should have freedom to choose what they want to wear. Uniforms are a type of
Censorship.
censorship because students cannot wear the clothes they want. Students should be allowed to express themselves with their clothing. This will help them show their identity.
Okay, and now for my first question, Dancy. Okay, what kinds of clothes do you like to wear?
I'd like to wear a t-shirt.
T-shirt? What else aside from t-shirt? How about your bottom half? Would you like to wear pants, trousers, jeans?
I think I like to wear dress.
Uh, Jeans? Am I correct?
Dress?
Dress. Okay. And do you have to wear a uniform at school, Dancy?
Yes, I have to wear uniform.
Okay. How long does it take you to get dressed in the morning?
It's about 10 to 15 minutes.
Oh, 10 to 15 minutes until you get dressed. Okay. And of course, that is our initial question about this topic. And now let's have this one. Let's do the vocabulary check. Let's complete the sentences using these words. Okay. For the first one, we have the word censorship. Okay. And of course, can you read the second sentence, Dancy?
Internet censorship hides some type of information online.
Okay, how about with number two, Dancy? The children.
Children did not
Okay, what do you think is the suitable word for this sentence? Okay, the children did not.
behave.
Well,
The children did not behave well because they were tired.
Okay, thank you for that, Dancy. How about with the third sentence, Chris? Can you read and complete the third sentence? It is blank to let him start the race first. What do you think is the right word for this sentence? It is?
It's a unfair
Okay, to let. Okay, can you
to
read
let
this?
him. It is unfair to let him start the race first.
Okay, thank you for that. How about with the next sentence? How about with the fourth sentence, Dancy? Your blank day is the last day of school.
Your graduation day is the last day of school.
Okay, very good. And you are correct. Okay, how about with the last sentence, Chris? What do you think is the suitable word for this sentence? Students with
Students
better,
with better oh no,
uh,
attendance attendance
usually get.
usually gets better rate.
Okay, and now let us answer this question. And of course, this questions is about what you have read. Okay, for number one. Okay, Dancy, can you tell me how can uniforms help students get ready for school more quickly? Is it
They
A?
do not. A.
It's A. Okay. They do not have or they do not need to spend time choosing clothes. Okay. And you are correct. How about with number two, Chris? What benefits do uniforms have in schools?
Students are more likely to go to their classes.
Okay, students are more likely to go to their classes wearing their school uniforms. Okay, and you are correct. How about with the third question? Why should students in public school not have to buy uniforms? Dancy?
That's number A. A.
Okay, because of course, no parents can spend a lot of money for clothes. That is why in most public schools, parents do not have to buy school uniforms. Okay. And of course, for number four, Chris, why are uniforms a type of censorship?
Children cannot use clothing to show their identity.
Okay, and that is what we mean by censorship. Oh, you can't express yourself freely. Okay, censorship means that someone is always watching you and you can't express yourself freely. Okay, and you are correct. Okay, now let's start again with these four phases. Okay, these are again the four phases of a debate. Of course, you have to build your main argument. Okay, which is your side? Okay, do you agree with wearing school uniforms? Do you think they are good with students or they are not good with students? Okay, and now let us have this one. Upon thinking your main argument, of course, you have to support it and you have to give your examples. And of course, the last part is your counter argument. Why you don't agree with the other side? Okay. And for helping you with that, okay, let us answer these questions first. Okay, for number one, Dancy, which sentence best summarizes the main argument, of course, in favor of school uniforms? Which do you think is the best sentence that summarizes the main argument in favor of school uniforms?
Wearing uniform helps students do better in school.
Okay, and that is why this statement is in favor of school uniforms. Okay. And okay, this is your main argument. How about with number two, Chris? Which sentence is supporting argument for the main argument you chose? Okay. What sentence best support this main argument, Chris? that wearing uniforms helps students to do better in school? Is it students behave better and can study harder? Students will do better if their parents help them study, or some students get good grades without wearing uniforms. It is.
Students behave better and can study harder.
Okay, and this statement support the main argument, which is, of course, in favor of wearing school uniforms. Okay, and for the third one, which sentence gives a good supporting example for the supporting argument you chose above? Okay, this is the supporting argument. Okay, what do you think is the suitable example for this one? Students behave better and can study harder. Dancy? Which do you
Stud-
Okay, students behave better and can study harder. Which one is the best example for that supporting argument?
Students do not have to spend time choosing clothes in the morning.
Okay. And of course, this one is the supporting example for the supporting argument. And for the last one, Chris, which sentence is the best counter argument against the opposing team? Students can still learn a lot without wearing uniforms. Students who do not wear uniforms have more behavior problems, or some people think uniforms are a good idea but others disagree. The opposing team. Okay. The best counter argument against the opposing team is, okay, can you read this one, Chris? Students
Students who do not wear uniforms have more behavior problems.
Okay, and of course, this is the best counter argument against the opposing team, which is in favor of not wearing school uniform. Okay, and next we have, okay, now let us take their side. For main argument, okay. Can you read this one for me, Dancy? Okay, he is on the side of wearing school uniform. Okay, this is their main argument. School uniforms are good for students. Wearing uniforms is clearly better. Okay, can you read his side, Dancy?
Wearing uniforms is good for students. With uniforms, students don't have to worry about clothing. They can go to school and focus on their studies. This will help them work harder in class. Without uniforms, students will spend more time and money on clothes. This does not help their studies.
Okay, and for the summary, Josh, what does he wants to imply? Joshua says, okay, can you read the summary?
Doctor says that students in uniform
Will,
harder will
okay, just look at this
study
one.
harder.
Okay, we'll study harder in class because they don't have to
They don't have to worry about
clothing.
clothing.
Okay, very good. Okay, next we have, okay, how about on the other side? Okay, no way, students shouldn't wear uniforms, Chris. Can you read Melissa's side?
I don't think students need to wear uniforms. Uniforms are expensive. If you can wear your normal clothes to school, you don't need uniform.
In
In
addition,
addition, students can study hard without uniforms. Students who want to get good grades will always study hard. The clothes they wear will not matter.
Okay, and how about the summary? Okay, Melissa thinks, what does she think?
Melissa thinks that students who want good grades will always hard and
Oh, we'll
their
always,
clothes will not.
okay, we'll always study hard. Oh, we'll
Will
always,
always study hard
and their clothes will not
and their clothes will not
matter.
matter.
Okay, and of course, okay, now let us have this one. And now I will give you time, okay, to build your main argument. Okay, just take your side. Are you in favor of wearing school uniforms or you are not in favor of wearing school uniforms? Okay, and of course for that, I will be seeing the both of you in our next link. And I will be getting your main argument, supporting example, and of course, your counter argument against the opposing team. Okay, I will be seeing you on the next link. Dancy and Chris.
Okay, Miss.
Okay, thank you for that.